If you haven't heard about this, I just heard about it recently. I didn't know anything about it. So this gentleman here has a rescue squirrel. I guess the squirrel was abandoned by his mother, and he raised the squirrel. He took the squirrel in. He put videos up of him and the squirrel and stuff like that. And I guess somebody had some complaints, and this is in New York State where I live, and they got a search warrant out for from a judge, and they literally sent a SWAT team, and they sent what is it, Department of Conservation, New York State officers there. They handcuffed both of them. They made them sit outside for 5 hours. They rifled through their stuff. They took the squirrel and they killed, I think it was a raccoon. I briefly saw this story. And this is what, there he is right here with the squirrel. This is absolutely outrageous. You know, I have my own squirrel story. I used to have a baby squirrel. I didn't even realize that, like, the baby squirrel, I had like a hole in my screen. And one day I looked, and this baby squirrel was sleeping in between there. And I would just put stuff in there to make sure that the baby squirrel was warm and stuff like that. And I also had a squirrel that would come on my porch when I would sit on the porch. And he would just walk up to me, never get too close. I would give him some nuts. He would eat it and sit near me. And so this is really, 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 really messed up. When they constantly talk about gun control in New York State, this is exactly what they mean. They want the ability to raid your house and do whatever the hell they want to do, and you, as a citizen, you have no means to fight back. No means to fight back. He had this squirrel for a couple of years, so if the issue was possible rabies, he said right on the video the squirrel bit him a couple of times, so he would have been had rabies. They playfully bite. I've seen videos where people have owned squirrels and they playfully bite their owners. This is what they mean by gun control. And if you think the Democrats are so loving and nice and all, this is the example of why they want gun control. Because they want to be able to do whatever they want to do and to have exactly zero resistance. This is the reason why. We try to educate people on the horrors of democide. No, they were not killed by their government, but their pets were killed by the government. Their pets were killed by the government. I wonder what Kathy Hochul is going to say about this. I wonder, because this is under her authority. This is under her power. All these government agencies are controlled by her. I wonder what Kathy Hochul, the Democrat Party that is so loving and caring, and we have hope and joy, they killed this man's two pets. They murdered this man's pets. They murdered this man's pets. I am very, very outraged. I'm very, very outraged by this. So far, we haven't heard anything from our illustrious governor. You know, the Democrats keep calling the Republicans Nazis, and they killed a fucking squirrel. They killed a pet squirrel. This is absolutely outrageous. And of course, the DNC controlled news outlets, they're not going to say anything about this because it's always orange man bad. You killed a pet squirrel and a pet raccoon for what? Why, Kathy Hochul? Why, Kathy Hochul? Unreal.